What's good, YouTube? VISHBEGAMIN here. Today I wanted to show you guys how to make a prime LeBron James build. This is more so when he was drafted to the Cleveland Cavaliers and then later on left them in free agency out of nowhere to take his talents to South Beach and formed a super team with Dwayne Wade County, and Chris Bosh, who's an all-star caliber player for the Toronto Raptors. This was a team that was kind of like low-key happening behind the scenes, probably back during the Redeem Team days and Team USA, and they won back-to-back titles, even though they really should have at least three-peated. But this is gonna be like a good version of the build from my very first video, where I made more so a LeBron James build that resembled him when he was coming back to Cleveland the second time, and then is a current LA Laker. This one will just be the young Cavs LeBron, Miami Heat LeBron, where it's gonna have more like better shooting stats and higher driving dunk instead of ridiculously high pass accuracy. So if you're interested in that, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is name him LeBron James. He's right-handed, jersey number 23. Actually, he's left-handed, but he shoots right. But last build of him, I made him power forward because that's what he currently plays. Back in the days, he was a small forward, then power forward. He used to be listed as 6'8" for the first good amount of his years. During the Cavs days and Miami Heat days, he'd always be called, 6'8", 250 pounds, and his wingspan is 7 foot. First thing we're gonna do is make his close shot go up to an 84. That way you can get Silver Paint Prodigy. It'll be a good combination with the driving layup of a 92. You'll get physical finisher on gold, and the Paint Prodigy on silver goes hand in hand. This is a good spot where you can add a +1 to it in order to get layup mix master on gold. The driving dunk, we normally have it at an 89, but we're gonna put it at an 88. So that way you can have option 1, add +1 to here to get just enough for pro contacts off 1. Or if you want to go ahead and use your +5 cap breakers over here, make it go from 88 to 93 and get gold posterizer, and we'll have the 80 vertical set up ahead of time later on. The post control, we're going to put it up to a 75. That way you have enough for silver post fake phenom and silver post powerhouse. The mid range, I'm putting it right at an 84. That way this is another option where you can put +5 over here, so you can get 89 mid range for set shot specialist on gold. The 3 ball, they're gonna put it right at a 80, but I'll show you some other ways on how I'd go about the 3 ball depending on what you're trying to do, what you're trying to use this build for. But for the free throw, we're gonna put it right at a 67. This is just I'm gonna go ahead and just go through like hypothetical in terms of how you would want to use it in park, but I will show you guys another option on how to use it for starting 5/rec. The ball handle, gonna put it right at an 86. That way you get silver ankle assassin. That's all you really need. And on the last build where he was 6'9", your max ball handle was like 80 and speed with ball was 70. This one you'll have the 75 speed with ball and 86 ball handle. Interior, we're still going to go with 74, just enough to get the bronze post lockdown. Perimeter defense, we're going to put it at a 74, just enough to get all the bronze badges that you need. He was an above average defender, but never like an elite defender, so that'll be just enough. The block will still go with the 86, that way you can get all of these on silver. And the defensive rebound, will put it up to a 70. He was an average rebounder. The speed, will put it up to an 80. We'll leave agility alone, just enough to get shifty shooter as an option on silver if you were going to go use your cap breakers towards the mid range. strength, we're going to put it up to an 84, so that way you can get strong handle on Hall of Fame. That's going to be perfect for the rim running type of build like this. And then the vertical, we have it at an 80. That way you can fill up the requirements of getting gold posterizer. For this particular type of build, I use my first 5 like cap breakers over here towards the drive and dunk. Now that we're heading into season 5, if you've been claiming all your cap breakers, there's a lot of ways that you can go about it. You know, let's say you could definitely use one over here. That way you get the gold layup mix master. Then you could use another one over here. That way you get silver ankle assassin. And then you would have another couple left. So then you could just keep stacking it up to the 3-ball. That way you can get bronze limitless. That was once he was in his Miami Heat days, he was showing promises of being a better 3-point shooter. So that's one way to go about it. I did that. I know he would normally have a higher pass accuracy, but this one build I was focusing more on more important stats just to go ahead and make him feel like a LeBron James type of build. This is the best way I would go about it, going +5 over here, add 1 over here, because like when we're in season 4, we got 3 cap breakers, so we go 1, 2, and then another one here, 3. Then season 5, you stack it up here again. So then by season 6, you'll get everything that you need. We're gonna see our true potential in a lot of our builds like that way. And then if you're a vet 2, like how I'm trying to push for, I'm about halfway there. I'm gonna put another +5 over here, then get gold set shot specialist. And then you can choose the max +1, either the posterizer, make it go from gold to Hall of Fame, or you can go gold to Hall of Fame set shot over here. Up to you at the end of the day. Another crazy rim running tactic is going +5 over here to the drive and layup. That way you can get physical finisher on Hall of Fame and layup mix master on Hall of Fame. So the drive and dunk and drive and layup will go hand in hand. So if you get thrown from out of your dunk animation into a layup animation, you're going to be able to glide through with Hall of Fame badges, and the bronze layup package at an 87 is just going to be enhanced like ×10, because you already have, like, in terms of stats, a high drive and layup on top of, you know, a high tier level badge. It's not like you're doing a LeBron James layup with silver physical finisher and silver layup mix master. It would be, right now it'd be at gold, and then if you were using +5 over here, it'd be Hall of Fame. So crazy rim running strategies. It would be like Hall of Fame here, Hall of Fame strong handle, 84 strength. You know, there's a lot of ways you could be creative about it, but I gave you guys a basis template right over here. And that's why I lowered the pass accuracy that way. That way you could spread out the finishing and shooting and make it more well-rounded. And this right here is probably the best way, where you can have a reliable 3-ball, still knock down free throws, still get the ball handling that you need. Because once the ball handling goes up, then the pass accuracy goes up. 60 pass accuracy is honestly good enough. I've passed with 40, 50 before. It's really fun. And although we don't get shades of LeBron, I feel like this is the best prime Cleveland Cavaliers / Miami Heat build. And you still get a pretty good name for what he was like during this stage of his career, slashing shot creator. So yeah, if you like this video, please drop a like. I post NBA build videos 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I go live on Twitch Sunday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, 12 a.m. Eastern. I typically stream long hours on there, so you could catch me streaming a variety of games, as well as me playing 2K on Tuesdays. That's the day I typically play NBA 2K. Sometimes I play it later in the evening, like after I play random games on Thursdays, or after I play Call of Duty on Sundays. And until then, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.